Okay, so we want to do Persona 4 story mode first, right, Jack? And then episode 4, right? No, 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 no. I don't like how the buttons change down at the bottom, though. That's very off-putting, I gotta say. What is this? Okay. Select the story. The CPU will fight for you when auto mode is on. Interesting. Oh. Oh. That's weird. Mysterious guess. Okay. P4A is first. P4 is second. Do you have to play each one? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna play Yukiko's. Because she's cool. I'm not sure.
Oh, here.
Okay. Does that have to be there at the bottom, or can that go away? Please tell me that can go away.
Yuki-chan, are you okay? Do you need any help?
Huh? No, it's okay. I want to do this by myself.
Are you sure? If you need a hand, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, that's distracting me. Is there an option to turn that off? Because that's distracting. No. Oh, wow. So you can change the instant... Oh, that's cool. Display setting. Oh, it's not here. Yeah, that's very annoying. Control for backspace, guys? I don't know. Either which way, I hope it goes away, because I don't like that thing. That thing is annoying.
Oh, here.
Unreadable text skip. Toggle this on will allow you to skip all text. No. Message speed. No. It's not going to hide window. No, it doesn't hide it. Oh, thank God. There it is. Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Oh.
Yuki-chan, are you okay? Do you need any help?
Huh? No, it's okay. I want to do this by myself.
Are you sure? If you need a hand, don't hesitate to ask.
I smiled back at our waitress, Kasaya-san, and concentrated once again on slicing the carrot on the cutting board in front of me. It's pretty tough to cut. I'm Yukiko Amagi. I'm the only daughter of the Amagi Inn. Some people here call the inn a famous local landmark, but to be honest, that description doesn't really register with me. I think people only see it that way because there's nothing else that stands out in this countryside town. I'm getting training from Amagi Inn staff, but the food I'm cooking right now isn't for customers. Actually, my cooking is, well, not so great. There's no way anything I made would be served here.
This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Momentarily turning her attention away from the TV is one in the guest room.
Oh my, look at the time. Yuki-chan, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Thank you.
The latter half of Golden Week starts tomorrow. I usually have to work through it since the inn is so busy during the holidays. And I've been given permission to take tomorrow off. And that's because Yu-kun is coming back to spend time. Yu Narukami. He's a precious friend who transferred to Yasogami High here in Iniba last spring. Okay. All right. He had to move back to the city after his parents returned from their jobs overseas. But now I finally get to see him again after 2 whole months. But thinking about that news puts a smile. Just thinking about that news puts a smile on my face. People may think that I'm overreacting over just 2 months, but it still makes me happy. I mean, the year spent with Yu-kun was quite a special one for us. It sounds hard to believe, but last year we got wrapped up in a serious mystery that occurred in this town and solved it ourselves. The one who led the team we created then, the investigation team, was Yu-kun. Most of us were in the investigation team. Who were in the investigation team are going to meet up for his return tomorrow. Yo, Intra, thanks for gifting the sub to Jack. Yo, Jack, enjoy the gifted sub courtesy of Intra. Yo, Intra, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Thank you for the support, sir. Thank you. Enjoy the emotes. I'm already excited about it. Just as I begin to lose myself in these thoughts, a acrid burning smell stings my nose.
Oh, right. I was grilling the fish.
Oh, that's her. That's her sprite from Persona 4. Nice. Nice. I hurriedly flipped the sea bream I left on the grill. It's still good, right? Wow, that's her other sprite. Nice. Yeah. It still looks good. I think it'll be fine. Maybe. Uh-oh. That's not good. When I look inside the pot, a lot of water is gone, but the ingredients I put in there to boil look soft, so it should be okay. It's probably time to turn this stove off, though. I put on the finishing touches and finally take a breather.
I hope everyone likes this.
Well, why is there... I don't like this new animation of their lips moving. It's been a while since everyone in the investigation team got together, so I want to make it seem a little more like a celebration. That's why I began making this box lunch for all of us, but it was a lot more food to prepare than I expected. I have a new respect for our cooks, and the number of guests we get here every day is way more than the amount of people I'm cooking for. They have to make a lot more food than I just did. I grabbed the largest tiered lacquerware box we have and struggle to cram all the food into it.
They say the presentation of the food is important, but I think taste should be a cook's priority.
I hate this lip thing they did. This is disgusting.
The boys will eat a lot. I'm sure Chie will too. I definitely shouldn't skimp. There, all done.
I hate it so much. An email. Who could it be from? I opened my cell and noticed a familiar name being displayed.
Oh, it's Chie. I wonder if she forgot where we're meeting up tomorrow.
Da-da-da-da. Chie Santanaka. She's been my best friend ever since I was little. She's also a member of the investigation team. We went through so much together during the course of last year's events, and now we're even closer than before. Sure enough, I received The email I received was asking for confirmation of our meeting place. That Chie. She must have gotten so excited when she heard the news that she glazed over the details. That's so like her. But there was more to her email.
What? The Midnight Channel is on the air again.
What? Oh, it's the investigation music. The Midnight Channel. At midnight on a rainy night, if you look at the TVs that's turned off, you'll see your soulmate. Oh my god, dude. This is already making me wish we had another game. Already. Just hearing the music? God. That was the urban legend that spread like wildfire in this town last year. At first, I obviously thought it was just a rumor. But I was wrong. It wasn't some superstition. There actually was something to the rumor. When we tested it out for ourselves, we really saw an image appear on the TV, even though it was turned off. But it wasn't anyone's soulmate. The person that appeared on the TV was a victim. This is why the investigation team was formed. The phenomenon was closely tied to the incident we resolved. In a nutshell, it was a series of murders. A few people died, and it was all over the TV news. That alone is already a serious case, but we discovered something even more shocking about it. There was a world inside TVs. Personas and shadows. We encountered so many unbelievable things. There's no way I could explain all of it. But everyone in the investigation team desperately did their best, and we managed to take care of everything. Even the Midnight Channel was shut down. So it's pretty strange that it's on again all of a sudden. It seems Chie hasn't seen it in person yet, judging by her email. She just said, let's watch the Midnight Channel tonight. I glanced out the small window in the kitchen. Today's forecast is rain. The perfect weather for checking the Midnight Channel.
But that's not possible.
Hey, Snowy. Happy Saturday. Good to see ya. Hey, Lander. Happy Saturday. Good to see you as well. Words of denial tumbled from my mouth. It's not that I don't believe Chie. It's just that I'm really, really hoping that it's not true. If the Midnight Channel is broadcasting again, are we going to see another series of murderers? These worries began gnawing away at my stomach. Standing up against my own rebellious shadow and getting to know everyone's better through our adventures in the investigation team are important memories of mine. But this would be something different. Even as I send off a reply to Chie, my emotions are still running wild. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, there you are. Someone's on the phone for you, Yuki-chan.
I'm so on edge that Kaisai-san speaks up. I jump a little. I feel like a fool. I'm all worked up over the mere possibilities that something's going to happen again. I calmed myself down and smiled at Kaya-san. Though, this is kind of odd.
Huh? For me? Who could it be at this hour?
Who indeed?
He said he was Kujikawa-san's manager and he wanted to ask you something.
Kujikawa-san's... Oh, I forget the guy's name. Rize Kujikawa. She's an underclassman from our high school. Not only is she part of the investigation team, but a famous idol and TV personality. Rise-chan took a break from show business while the investigation was underway, but she's been preparing to get back into it since spring. She's been super busy lately. I have no idea why her manager would be calling me, though. Kaizai-san jokes that we're trying to recruit me and hands me the receiver. She then ducks back through the split curtain. This isn't helping that uneasy feeling I was having earlier. I take a deep breath and put the phone to my ear.
Hello, this is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, I'm sorry to call so late. My name is Inoue. I'm Rise Kujikawa's manager.
Oh yeah, that was his name. Right.
Yes, that's what I was told. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I can't reach Kujikawa. I was hoping you might know where she is.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh. They don't know where Rise-chan is? Apparently, she won't answer her cell and isn't at her grandmother's place or her parents' home in the city. Her exhausted manager told me he was at such a loss that, out of desperation, he looked up our inn's number and called me since he knew that we were friends. I feel really bad for the poor guy, but...
I'm sorry, I don't know.
The manager on the other side of the phone replies with a downcast, I see. After he apologizes for calling me out of the blue like this, he ends the phone call, but not before asking me to keep Rise's disappearance under wraps. Even setting aside work, he must be worried sick about her. At least that's what he sounded like to me. The world of showbiz is pretty tough. This isn't the first time this has happened. Rise-chan went missing when she took her break last year, so Inoru-san must be afraid of going through that again. But that's the only reason I was able to get to know her. Uh-oh.
Don't tell me.
Uh-oh. The revival of the Midnight Channel? Rise-chan's sudden disappearance? My mind is swirling menaces of depressing ideas and worst-case scenarios. Could Rise-chan have gotten dropped into a TV again? I know that my tendency to immediately gravitate to the worst possibilities is a bad habit of mine, but I just can't stop myself. I open my cell and bring up my list of most called contacts. But my finger stops when I see the name Yu Narukami on the display.
No, I can't go running to him with everything. There's no proof that it's happening again anyway. I shouldn't make him worry.
There isn't any reason to be concerned about anything yet. Yu-kun is coming back for the first time in a while. After being away for so long, I want to welcome him with joy, not unnecessary burdens. There's a reasonable explanation for everything so far. I hope so too, Rain, because this is way too long. Like, I'm already tired of this. I need it in the fact that there's like 3 other characters available that can potentially have this much dialogue, and there's 8 characters to like unlock to do this. I'm already not looking forward to this. I need to keep my wild thoughts to myself until I have some reason, some real confirmation.
Risa-chan's number is...
Like, this is just way too long. I look for Rise-chan's number on my cell and then press the call button. 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings. No response. With each unheeded ring, my anxiety grows. Why isn't she picking up? Maybe she's in an area with bad reception? Or maybe she's in danger and can't answer the phone. No, I have to stop thinking like that.
Maybe I should call Yosuke-kun.
Maybe I should call Yosuke-kun. It's the problem I have with most visual novels, one static image and pages of text. I don't really mind it in a visual novel setting, really. But, you know, like in the story structure of Persona 3 and Persona 4, I don't mind it. It's just odd because she's not interacting. Okay, so one, the reason why I find this odd is because, one, it's mostly inner monologue where she's just talking to herself. She's not like in their original games. Yeah, this stuff happened, but nowhere near, and I mean like nowhere near this much. Like when you inner monologued in Persona 543, it was for at most like 10, maybe 30 seconds. But you were always talking with someone else, another character, a random person of no importance, someone else, or narrating, not necessarily to yourself, but to the player. Like, you know, like when we would progress to the next story day in Persona 4, it would be like, oh, blank, blank, blank is happening. Maybe I should wait until blank, 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 right? That takes like 7 seconds, 7 seconds. But that was directed towards the player. This is all inner monologue to herself. This is very strange. Not only that, we don't see other sprites of other characters, even though we're supposedly talking to them. We didn't see the sprite of the one lady. We didn't see a sprite of an Inu. Granted, they're not important, but still, in their respective games, you see the people. You know? This is weird. Maybe I should call Yusuke-kun? I press the button and end the call as if my worries would end along with that. I began looking up another number. Yosuke Hanamura. He's another classmate and member of the investigation team, and also apparently Yu-kun's partner. At first, I thought Yosuke-kun was just calling myself that. But it seems the feeling is mutual now. Considering that he gets along with everyone pretty well, and he's got more friends than I do, he might know something about Rise-chan. Without any other leads, he's probably my best option. I dial Yosuke-kun's number. This time the call connects immediately. He must have answered his phone without even thinking about it. I feel a little relieved and speak up. Yeah, stuff like that is weird. Like, this is weird. They never did this in their... They never did that in their main games. Like, there is no real, like, point of saying stuff like this.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening. This is Yukiko. I got an email from Chie a moment ago.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back, right? Sheesh. I bet she was half asleep when she emailed you.
Hearing Yosuke-kun's cheerful voice takes a bit more of my worries away. To avoid causing panic, I try to choose my words carefully as I relay what I heard from Rise-chan's manager.
Actually, I just received a phone call about Rise-chan disappearing. Well, not literally disappearing, but... Anyway, it seems her people can't get in touch with her.
Really? She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
Yeah.
I go ahead and tell Yosuke-kun everything Ino-san told me. I promised him that I wouldn't tell anyone, but I figured that the investigation team needs to know things like this. After all, Rise-chan has been through things with us that I'm sure she would have kept secret from her manager. After we talked about Rise-chan's disappearance, a slightly awkward silence falls upon the conversation. Yeah, the lips are weird, ain't it? It's so strange. Has Yosuke-kun come to the same conclusion as I have? Before it can linger too long, Yukiko Yosuke-kun breaks the silence with a serious yet cheerful response.
Well, let's not get carried away. First, we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
It's times like these that I once again realize that my friends on the investigation team are wonderful. Yu-kun, who is calm and decisive. Yosuke-kun, who is always a source of good cheer. It's not just the two of them. Everyone's personalities on the team complement each other. And because of this, we were able to overcome all inconceivable obstacles that we faced.
You're right. Thank you, Yosuke-kun.
I thank Yosuke-kun and hung up. There's no use in getting flustered. First, we need to confirm the current situation and then think of a plan based on what we learned. This feels nostalgic. A smile forms on my lips as my worries subside a bit. The lessons learned from last year are helping me now. The Midnight Channel airs at midnight. I've got a lot of time to kill until then. Oh, I know. I have to clean up the kitchen. I don't want to leave a mess for our cooks when we arrive in the morning. Holy shit, was that long. After I finish cleaning up the kitchen and take a bath, I return to my room. I look at the clock, but it's still not even close to midnight.
There's still time.
I try reading a book, but nothing is sticking with me. It even feels like time is moving slower. I just want midnight to hurry up and get here.
It's all right. I'm sure things will be fine. Nothing will happen.
Wait.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes.
Why the fuck is it so fucking loud?
The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
The incomparable Snow Black?
Blooming roses and bulging muzzles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
They need to seriously look over their sound mixing. That's what they saw in the Midnight Channel. That's what they saw in the. I would be so like WTF too. Like their sound mixing is terrible. Sigh. I sit at Junis food court with the weight on my oh my god, with the weight on my homemade boxed lunch and a heavy heart. Until yesterday evening, my only concern for today were cooking enough food for everyone and worrying about whether Junes would be too crowded. Yeah, there's a thing going around to turn the characters' voices down. Yeah, it's weird. The actual game audio, like everything else, is really, really low. This is the first game I've ever had to switch my own sound settings, even outside of like OBS. Not even in OBS, outside of OBS. That's like, it's so low. but then the videos are so goddamn loud. It's weird. Never had a game that had like this difference in audio levels like this. It's staggering. Juness would be too crowded. A lot has changed in those few hours. So instead of coming here early to reserve space for my friends, I'm here even earlier out of sheer stress. On a side note, sitting here right now makes me realize that there are a lot more people in this town than I ever imagined. And with that many people, quite a few of them probably saw the Midnight Channel broadcast last night.
Why is this happening?
I know that I'm not going to get an answer to that question, but I can't help but mutter it to myself as I sit and wait. This isn't the first time my image has appeared on the Midnight Channel. I heard about it from Chie and the others last time, but I never seen it myself until now. Oh, yeah, that's true, right, yeah. No matter how hard I try to deny it, there's no doubt that it was me. They even gave me a ridiculous title, the Uncomparable the Snow Black. What does that even mean? What is that? Yeah, what's that even supposed to mean? Right, I don't even get it. Anyone else got nonsensical everyone else got nonsensical names too. I mean, kanji's made sense. So did Nato's. Nato's made sense. But it was no laughing matter. Actually, I can't even remember what my friends were called. The only thing that registered was all of them. All of them were pretty awkward. I was too stunned to catch anything more than that. When Chie called me afterwards, I finally came to my senses. The situation just seems to be more serious than I had imagined earlier. Especially considering that Rise-chan isn't the only one that we haven't been able to get a hold of.
Yukiko, you're early.
Good morning, Chie. I couldn't stop thinking about things, so I wrapped up my shift at the inn early and came here.
Just as my thoughts were getting gloomy again, Chie's cheerful voice is there to snap me out of my funk. I looked up to see my best friend waving at me. Yeah, I shouldn't keep dwelling on those bad thoughts. It'll all be okay. I'm sure we'll be able to handle this. I reassured myself and showed Chie what I brought.
I actually made a boxed lunch for everyone. Let's eat it together later.
I hate, with a capital H, this word lip thing they did in this game. It is just so distracting.
Wow, a boxed lunch?
Look at that. That just looks wrong. That looks...
You made it?
I shrug and give a worry smile at Chie's reaction.
Don't worry, I made sure to taste test it first, so it won't be like last year.
Uh-huh, sure.
I think.
I think. That's not confident.
Well, you've got a point. We don't want people to keep calling us poison chefs, do we?
That is not Chie's voice actor. What was that?
Ooh, that does smell really good. Oh man, I can't wait to try it.
No, maybe it is, but at a different time, because that don't sound like that's recorded at the same time. Hearing Chie's delight makes me feel a bit better. I wonder if everyone else will be as excited about my food as she is. Just as I'm thinking about how to bring it up, I hear a familiar, cheerful voice from behind. Is it Teddy?
Hey there, sorry
Nope.
I'm late. I ran into this guy at the elevator.
Good to see you guys again.
Okay, this is weird.
Welcome back! We missed you!
Wait,
The guest of honor's finally here! You're looking well.
Welcome back. Should we...
he speaks. Yeah, and he has a Dachi's voice actor. I mean, he had it in the main game too, but it was harder to recognize. It's Yosuke-kun and Yu-kun. He also has a name, too, which is also weird. Chie bounds off happy as can be, but I'm a little lost in my emotions. I wonder how much Yu-kun knows about what happened yesterday. Yosuke-kun is the first to notice what I'm getting at and casually transitions into the subject.
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
Yu-kun smiles at my words. That kind of smile and calm demeanor, he hasn't changed at all. I'm happy, but there's definitely an elephant in the room. Yeah, it's the main character talking. That's what it is. I wish this could be a fun gathering with us all getting together like normal people. My thoughts are interrupted by an exaggerated cough. It's Yosuke-kun. Apparently, he was waiting for us all to sit down. After grabbing our attention, Yosuke-kun begins to speak.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
I really hate this lip thing. Please make it go away.
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think the applause is necessary.
Yosuke-kun sarcastically teases us for plotting, but after glancing around at everyone, I'm sure we all felt that it was appropriate. I mean, there is no reason for any of us to turn that down. We have friends missing and there's something causing trouble. Of course, we're going to help out and get to the bottom of this. After confirming that everyone's on board, Yosuke-kun continues on. Our reunion is now full-fledged tactical meeting of the investigation team.
Well, let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah, I agree, Rain.
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff.
Why does Chie's voice sound so strange?
She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
That makes 4 of our friends who aren't here today. Hearing it from Chie was one thing, but talking about it in a meeting like this and not seeing faces that should be here makes it all hit home. Even though there is no need to worry about Naoto-kun, what could be so important that she couldn't be here? She's such a skilled detective. It would be much more reassuring to have her around. But bringing that up to the group wouldn't help now. I need to focus on what all of us who are here can do.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah, like, Yukiko sounds exactly the same as she did in Golden. Chie, for some reason, she sounded the same in the beginning, but now she sounds strange.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Yeah, Yosuke sounds exactly the same.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here.
Yeah, it's the same voice actor. She just doesn't sound exactly the same. I guess age.
Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
See, that sounded more like her. What's the lore behind this game? The Midnight Channel is back on, and we are trying to figure out why. It's set after Persona 4 Golden. That's all I know. I can understand Chie's anger. From what she told me, she tried talking to some girls who were chatting about the rumors, but they ran away from her. Probably no, definitely because they saw the Midnight Channel. I hated hearing the whispers of scoring Princess under people's breath at the after the Midnight Channel aired last year. So I can empathize with Chie's feelings. The lore is that a lot of people like Persona so much that Atlas was like, we should make a fighting game, and made P3 and P4 dudes fight. Pretty much, yeah. It's definitely the same actress. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. It's a fighting game. It's like I don't want to say it's definitely not like a main entry game, right? Obviously, like Golden and stuff. It's more of a side exercise game. But still pushes the story forward. But I feel a little better about this time. Back then, I didn't see the broadcast for myself, so I didn't know what I looked like. Of course, I still hate that I was on it again, and it's still really embarrassing.
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Can you stop talking, please? All I hear is Adachi.
Yeah, and we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Maybe she had a hard time exactly replicating Chie's voice. Because everyone else is spot on. Yosuke-kun has a point. If we want to investigate the reappearance of the Midnight Channel, it would be the fastest to just go there and see for ourselves. Yeah, but...
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
Exactly. We can enter TVs because we're Persona users, but without Teddy preparing a TV inside the TV world for us to exit through, we'd be trapped in there. Yosuke-kun's laughs proudly in response to our shared worry.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
Right. Could be Virgil from DMC's voice actor had that too because he had a cold during DMC 3. Oh, really?
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
Yeah, see, like, Yukiko and Yosuke sound exactly the same. It's like they're in this exact same game.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
All right, Adachi.
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
Everyone nods as at Yosuke-kun's words. I want less of this and more of them talking. Oh, I forgot to mention the food I made. What should I do? Should I bring it up after we go inside the TV? Well, we're in the middle of a serious situation now, so this is definitely not the time for a box lunch. I'll bring it up afterwards. We'll all eat a great meal together after the case has been solved. It'll be the perfect motivation for us to solve it. As I worked up my resolve, Chie suddenly taps my forehead.
Yukiko, it'll be all right. You don't need to scrunch up your face.
Was I doing that?
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles.
I'll be more careful.
Don't worry, things are different from the way they were last year. We're old pros at this.
Chie knows that I'm apprehensive, so she's trying to make me smile. But she's right. I shouldn't get myself too worked up. I smile in response to my best friend's thoughtfulness. And then we're off, following Yu-kun and Yosuke-kun. Da, 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 da. Oh.
Come on.
Now we're back at
Alright.
Jeunesse.
Oh, this one
It's
looks
a holiday,
Well,
so the
what's
store's
different
full of
between this
people.
and the other one? Well, it's a bit more pricey.
Feel
but
like
has
things are
great new
picking up
features.
around town.
That's enough. It's time to go.
Oh, hey, it's
All
the
models are on sale right now.
it's the one girl
about
from
You
the
know-
social link.
It's been a while since last time.
I'm a little nervous. Whoa, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away!
Again.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
That's weird. It's the first time we've like heard it. Oh fuck! Sorry, I forgot how fucking
Isn't
loud it
this
is.
different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
Sorry, I totally forgot that the cutscenes are like 35,000 times louder. What happened? I was with Yukun and the others, and we entered the TV as usual. Ellipsis? Or question mark. And then
Where am I?
my mental fog clears immediately once the cold sensation against my cheek and back kicks in. It doesn't feel like I'm hurt anywhere. I'm filled with confusion as I get up and look around, but looking around only raises further questions. The scenery looks familiar on a basic level.
It looks like an auditorium. But wait, is this our school's gym?
I know I'm in a gym at a high school. However, the details are completely different. There are mounds of chairs stacked up in weird formations everywhere, and everything feels a bit creepy. Then I notice that something even more important is amiss.
Oh, where's Chie? Yukun? Hello? Isn't anyone around?
I don't see any of them, and no one replies to my inquiries. It seems like we've gotten separated. Usually when we enter a TV together, we all end up in the same place. Uh-oh. She getting gassed? All of a sudden, something started gushing out. Smoke? It's white smoke like you see on TVs and movies. I take a defensive stance and prepare myself. Considering that I'm inside the TV, I need to be ready for anything. I feel isolated and lonely, but I'm an important member of the investigation team too.
Hello! Sorry for the wait.
Is that?
Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami. The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel.
Is that Rise-chan?
Rosette will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
General? Rise-chan was inside the TV too? But something about her seems odd. Is it her shadow self? Despite my perplexity, the big monitor on the stage in the gym turns on when Rise-chan's voice gives a clue. Oh god, am I going to have to lower the volume again? What appeared odd? It was oddly dressed.
Huh? Teddy?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
The P1 Grand Prix. Wait, that sounds familiar. Formula One? The name... It's the name of a program that aired on the Midnight Channel last night.
Where's that cheering coming from? Was it just a sound effect? I don't see anyone here.
But ignoring that for a moment,
Yuki-chan, you still haven't figured out what's going on? Should I give you a special deluxe smooch to wake you up? Huh?
Daddy, those clothes! I'm sorry, but every time I look at you, that hat, it fits you.
I saw it once already on the TV yesterday, but I still can't stop laughing. I'm dying here. I'd never seen a gigantic hat like that sold anywhere. Just too funny. Smear ha 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 ha.
What's so funny? Ahem. Are you sure you want to keep laughing like that? If you keep it up, you won't be able to reach your most cherished thing.
It's just that outfit. My most cherished thing?
That's it. I'm angry now. If you won't listen when I tell you things, you'll have to find out the hard way.
Okay.
Bring out the next opponent.
Okay. Oh god, that white. It's no use. It's still funny. I'm gonna die. My eyes are tearing up and my abs are hurting from laughing so hard, but then smoke starts pouring out again. Once the smoke clears, I see Yosuke-kun. That finally puts an end to my laughter.
Yosuke-kun, I'm glad you're okay.
Of course I am. Now let's just hurry up and do this. I'll take this opportunity to overcome the Amagi challenge in a different way.
What? I don't understand what Yosuke-kun is saying. He's not making any sense.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Isn't it pretty late to be getting cold feet? You're killing the mood here. Hurry up and get ready, Yukiko. Just to be clear, I'm not gonna go easy on you.
Yosuke-kun, what's gotten into you? Don't tell me you really want to fight. Can't you see what kind of mess we're in? We really need to get our act together.
I agree, New Moon. It's very odd. Upon hearing my words, Yosuke-kun's face contorts as if he's thinking I'm being a wet blanket. It's giving me goosebumps. He's never looked at me like that before.
Yikes. Yep, sure enough, Miss Goody Two-Shoes ruins a moment again. You're always like that, you know? Always just going with the crowd.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. I meant to say you just jump on whatever the easy way out is.
That's not true.
You said you thought things over and decided to take over the inn, but I bet you came to that conclusion the same way.
I came up with a response to Yosuke-kun's words. I can't come up with a response. Saying I'm jumping on the easy way out. It's true that during last year's incident, I realized that there was a part of me that just wanted to escape from everything. That I despised being seen as nothing but the daughter of an upstanding traditional family that runs the town's inn. But in the end, I made up my mind to follow my family's footsteps after all. I was able to defeat those inner thoughts, and thanks to you-kun and everyone else. Yosuke-kun should know that. He was there. So why?
You tried to act all high and mighty by saying you were determined, but you were just trying not to rock the boat. It's too much trouble thinking on your own, so you closed your eyes to everything. Isn't that right, Miss Goody Two-Shoes?
This isn't reality. This is the TV world. I thought Yosuke-kun's shadow might have come again, but he doesn't look like one. His voice and eyes are the same as usual. Even his smile is the same. It's Yosuke-kun, the same old one who's always chatting away cheerfully in our classroom. But that's... Whoa.
Now there's something you don't see every day. What are you thinking so hard about, Yosuke?
What was that supposed to mean? But it's nothing.
What? Come on, you can tell me. Here, I'll help you with whatever it is. Huh? What's this piece of paper?
Hey!
Chie swipes it faster than Yoke-kun's shocked, sporadic attempts at defense. This is...
Oh, this is for our guidance counseling.
Hey, don't look at that!
Oh, so you're having a hard time deciding on your future.
Can it? Anyway, what about you? Come on, Chie. Knowing you, it must be something incredible, right?
Yosuke-kun snatches the blank guidance counseling form back from Chie's hands and lashes out at her. Unfortunately for him, she answers with no hesitation.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. I'm all set on what I want to do.
That sounded like you meant it.
Did you think I was lying? That's pretty rude, you know. I'm totally serious about it.
Seriously? What about you then, Yukiko? Are you gonna take over the inn after all?
In a nod, I nod in response to the question as the conversation shifts to me.
Mm-hmm, that's the plan. I gave it a lot of thought, but in the end, that's what I'm going with.
Does that make me the only one still undecided? It's impossible. But man, that's amazing, Yukiko. Next to Chie and her whatever pops into my head, I can tell you're set on this.
Hey, what did you just say?
Those memories of Yosuke-kun supporting my decision so enthusiastically make me shocked in this moment even greater. Is that how you really feel? That I'm just taking the easy way out?
No, it's not an easy way out.
Sure, fine. It's useless talking about it. An idiot like me wouldn't understand what a goody two-shoes like you thinks. Let's decide this with an easier way. Come, Jiraiya!
Hey, welcome back, Bearded One. Yosuke-kun summoned his persona. A persona and a shadow are one and the same, so they cannot exist at the same time. In other words, the one standing before me has to be the real Yosuke-kun. Any hopes that this isn't really him have just been shot down. The words hurled at me a moment ago buried myself even deeper into my chest. I want to talk things out with him, but it doesn't seem like he's willing to listen right now. Then...
Come, Konohana Sakuya.
Konohana Sakura. I'm not just going to stand here and take this. I need to figure out how the others are doing, so I need to fight and win for now.
Well, here goes the first battle. Captain versus Snow Black is about to begin. Who will Lady Luck smile upon? I'm as curious to find out as you are, dear viewers.
Okay. I almost forgot this is a fighting game.
Final. Fight.
I think we could both use it as decisive hit.
I saw that.
Huh?
Whoa! Just getting started.
This is it. This is it.
All right. Safely on the other side. Go, on the dive.
One yet.
Kidding me?
I'm Yukiko.
All right, announcement over. Until next time.
Wait, was that it? Really? Are you serious? That was it? What? Are you what? Nice defense. I mean, all I did was just anytime he got close, I just grabbed him. That's it. That's all I did. And low attacked him. That's it. I won. I really fought and defeated Yosuke-kun. Teddy's cheerful and joyous voice reached my ears as I stand stunned in silence. Are you... I didn't even, like, I barely even played. All I did was press 3 buttons.
Now that was one relentless battle.
What
This
is
what
this?
makes the Grand Prix so spectacular.
Where are these voices coming from? I searched the surrounding... Okay, so Bearded One, to answer your question, that was the first fight we've done ever since you left. It's been nothing but this ever since you left. I searched the surrounding area to find the sources of cheering. All around us are students in their uniforms. No, that's not right. These things are human-shaped, but they're definitely not humans. We're surrounded by them, and they're all cheering. That reminds me, I think these things were there when I was fighting Yosuke-kun as well. This is some kind of special... Is this some kind of special effect that Teddy is using? Or, considering that this is the TV world, are they shadows? They're just watching and cheering. They don't really seem hostile.
Nothing is staged or worked, folks. Yuki-chan, make sure you let your fists do the talking in the next fight, too.
Are we going in another one? Please. The strangely dressed Teddy makes this weird announcement and the monitor turns off. Rise-chan announces a 10-minute break over the PA system. I try talking to her, but she won't answer no matter what I say. Everyone's acting so odd. Yosuke-kun stirs up, stares and gets up.
Oh, Yosuke-kun. I'm sorry I didn't go easy on you.
Nah, I really am worthless scum. I'm sorry you have to put up with me.
Huh?
Yukiko, I understand what you wanted to say, but I need a moment. I don't think my heart can take any more right now.
Question mark? Yosuke-kun is still saying things that don't make any sense. It's like we're having two entirely different conversations. And he's acting different than he was before. Yosuke-kun slaps both of his cheeks, then turns towards me.
All right. I think my heart will be okay. Yukiko-san? Are you hurt or anything?
Huh? No, I'm fine. But Yosuke-kun, are you sure your heart's okay? You look pretty shaken up.
That ain't... I mean, that's not true. Huh?
The fuck? Huh? He's still acting a bit odd, but I feel like I'm actually having a conversation with Yosuke-kun this time. I suggest that we talked about what's going on, and he agrees. What exactly happened a moment ago? After some talk, we both agree it was strange that the world inside the TV had changed from the beautiful scenery we last remembered to Yasogami High. When we discussed the changes in Teddy and Rosette-chan, additionally, Chie and Yuku entered the TV with us, but neither of us have seen them. What is going on with the TV world?
Damn it. I wish we had something to go on.
I did notice that there were some shadowy people around us while we were fighting.
They don't seem hostile, but it's still eerie. Those silhouettes weren't in the TV world last time we entered it.
Yeah, they looked like students or shadows. Though they were too well behaved to be the kind of shadows we're used to. Well, if they're not going to attack us, we can leave them alone for now.
Oh, another thing. Teddy said that if I don't fight, I won't be able to reach my most cherished thing.
Most cherished? Like something that's really important to you? Oh, maybe he meant me!
I doubt that.
Who knew a gentle denial could hit so hard?
But seriously, that what was Teddy talking about? I didn't bring anything important to me in this world. Ouch. Oh no.
Oh, could it be?
The box lunch is gone. I know I had it in my hands when I came in here, but now it's gone. I looked around frantically, but there's no trace of it.
Oh no, did I drop it somewhere?
When? Where? Did I drop it when we entered the TV?
I'm sorry, Yosuke-kun. I need to go look for it.
Huh? Look for what? Hey, Yukiko, you can't go alone. It's too dangerous.
Oh, are we tag teaming now? I feel bad ignoring Yosuke-kun, but I can't tell him what I'm looking for. I made all that food to surprise everyone with, after all. If they're not surprised, it won't even mean as much, and they'll enjoy it less.
Wait up! Ah.
Yosuke-kun is about to catch up to me as I exit the gym, but then suddenly he stopped moving.
Yosuke-kun, what are you doing? Is that a mime act?
No, there's some invisible wall here. The hell? You got through, but I can't.
As Yosuke-kun makes herky, jerky, weird poses, the monitor behind him comes on. What appears was the snark. It's Teddy in that silly-looking hat again.
Huh? Did I forget to tell you? Only the winner can move on to the next fight.
Is there supposed to be something going on here? Oh,
No one's
press the wrong
getting
button.
out of this school until a champion's been crowned. Only the one who fights to the very end and comes out on top can leave.
Hey, Ichiban. Happy Saturday.
What's up with that? What am I supposed to do then? I can't get out of here.
That's right. Sorry, but you're stuck there, Yosuke. Now, Yuki-chan, if you want to get your cherished thing back, you know what to do.
Teddy directs a knowing smirk right at me. Did Teddy take my box lunch? If he did, that's absolutely unforgivable. To others, it may just be an ordinary box lunch. But I was proud of that food. I wanted to show everyone how much I've grown since last year and have them enjoy the fruits of all my hard work. I put my heart and emotion into making that box lunch. If all that work was taken away from me as a joke, there's no way I can just let that slide.
I'm sorry, Yosuke-kun. I have to go.
That was a new sprite.
Wait, you're seriously ditching me? Yukiko! Yukiko! Is this for real? What am I supposed to do if I have to take a leak?
Pee on the floor. After exiting the gym and running around, oh my god, no! Dude, why is it this much monologue between the fights? After exiting the gym and running around for a while, I noticed that while this place may look like Yasogami High, the building layout is completely different. Occasionally, I've bumped into the invisible walls like the one Yosuke ran into, and I cannot continue on the path I was taking. It doesn't look like I'll be joining up with Yu-kun or Chie here. It's still a Persona game, but not really though. That's the problem. This stuff right here, this white text, is all inner monologue that the main games never did. Like like I talked about it, I think before you showed up. If you inner monologue, this stuff never happened like this long. Inner monologues were never like 20 minutes to explain nothing. You know, like, they conveyed it in like 5 seconds. 5-10 seconds. This is way too long. I can't believe I lost my box lunch in a place like this. Like, that doesn't matter. We already know that you lost it. We already know how you feel about losing your box lunch. You've already told us 5 different times how much you care about this box lunch. And she's probably going to tell us 5 more times about how much she cares about this box lunch. We already know as the player. At this point, it's redundant and annoying. Where in the world, and that's something that the main games never did. Where in the world could it be?
Did anyone lose something? Huh?
That voice was Teddy or anyone else wasn't Teddy or anyone else I recognized. It was one of the silhouettes. It wasn't one of the silhouettes either. It was distinct and echoed down the halls. It's a girl's voice. When I turn to look around, I see a girl wearing a Yasogami High uniform looking around. Who is this? I don't recognize her, but I recognize the bundle she has in her hands.
Oh, excuse me, that's mine.
Oh, it's the new girl. She looks cool.
You dropped this. You're a careless one, ain't ya?
That's not the voice I expected from her.
You want to be more careful. Huh? Oh, thank you.
She got a serious tone to her voice and a very distinctive annotation in her words. Serious tone? We talking to the same person? I don't remember anyone like this at our high school. I'm curious as to who she is, but there's more important things to attend to. The girl before me doesn't seem like she's going anywhere, so I'll just chat with her after I check on my box lunch. It's a bit rude, but it should be understandable in this situation. I hurriedly begin opening the bundle.
No.
I could tell from opening the lacquerware box lid, it's totally ruined. I should have known, though. When I woke up inside the TV, I was sprayed on the floor, after all. The box lunch obviously wouldn't have survived unless someone in the TV world would have catched it and then set it aside.
You can still eat it. Maybe.
I tried to reassure myself. The flavors have gotten mixed up a bit, but it's all the same in your stomach, right? It's still good. It's still good. I can still give it to everyone. Ellipsis. No, I can't. Even though it's still edible, there's no way I can make this look anywhere near presentable.
Yikes. That was a box lunch? Yeah. It's all jumbled up now, so I can't give this to anyone. Give it? Oh, were you gonna share it with your friends?
Yeah, that's like a New Yorker accent.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Wow, that sounds great. You made it so you could enjoy it with everyone, huh? I'd love to do something like that myself. You gotta enjoy your youth while you can, right?
Is this girl trying to cheer me up? Even though we're stuck in such an odd situation, it lifts my spirits just to know that someone else here understands the emotional process that goes into making a box lunch like this. Oh, of course. Even if she didn't have any interest in the box lunches, just glad I found someone that I could actually talk to in this place.
By the way, what are you... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Yukiko Amagi. So, what are you doing here? Well, I'm the student council president. It would be weird if I wasn't at school.
Student council president? Huh? I think I remember elections being held back in April this year. I didn't quite remember who got elected, so she's the one? Wait, what? Something's not right. I mean, this is...
Oh, no. That's not what I meant. Are you, persona user?
Who?
What? What are you talking about?
She can't use a persona and she's in the TV world? In other words, that means Miss President doesn't notice my confusion and continues right on.
There's that wackadoo event going on right now, ain't there? They can't pull stunts like that on campus. That's why I'm looking under every rock for him, so I can shut the whole shebang down.
Shebang.
Excuse me, wackadoo? Does that mean it's not good? And you're looking all around the school so you can put a stop to this tournament? Well, that's what I said, ain't it? I can't believe they didn't run this by the student council first. Not that we ever would have approved a cockamamie event like this. Anyway, I gotta go stop this tournament. You too, you know? You're that, what was it? Snow Black? Huh? Wait a moment. I'm not participating in it by choice.
There's a complete misunderstanding. That's a complete misunderstanding. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Miss President seems quite surprised by my words.
Is that true? Well, you do look like a serious student. I can't believe they're even roping normal students into this. You should get yourself home and leave the rest to me. Huh? Oh, wait!
After attempting to reassure me, Miss President turns around and begins bounding off like a deer. I chase after her, but not only is she really fast, but my path gets blocked by an invisible wall again when I turn a corner. I have no choice but to abandon my chase. This wall won't budge at all, no matter how hard I push at it. What in the world is it? It feels like someone has already decided where I'm supposed to go to. Still, who could that girl be? She didn't know about personas, and she seems to think that this place is just plain-o Yasogami High. Could she be a victim that was dropped into a TV? When I think about that, I feel disgusted at myself for worrying more about my box lunch than her safety. Stupid me. Wait, if she's a victim, then why didn't she appear on the Midnight Channel? Usually the program comes on after a victim enters the TV. None of this thinking is going to help me get any real answers. I need to push forward and focus on understanding what's happening here. Next time I run across Miss President, I need to make sure I get things clarified. If she really is a victim, then I need to rescue her from this world. I proceed on through the invisible wall. Along the invisible walls are constantly slowing my progress. Eventually, I reach the entryway, and it seems familiar, yet it's also completely unfamiliar to me. Seeing a replica of this place that I know so well in a form that is so different is really creepy.
Are you looking for something, Yuki-chan? Oh, I bet you miss me so much that you're looking high and low for me.
Teddy appears on a monitor hanging from the ceiling wearing that strange outfit. I don't think it's funny anymore. I'm pretty angry.
Teddy, you better stop this right now or else.
Aw, are you in a bad mood? I was looking forward to you trying to score with me. But no matter how mad you get, the battles won't stop. Your fate is to fight and fight and fight to the bitter end, Yuki-chan. So you'd better make up your mind. Now bring out the next challenger.
Thick smoke pours out the same way as it did when I met Yosuke-kun. I see a faint shadow beyond the smoke. Wait, is that a green warm-up jacket? Don't tell me.
Yoo-hoo, Yukiko! What are you so upset for?
Chie, thank goodness you're okay. I was worried with all the strange things going on in here.
I'm so glad that Chie's safe. The anger and tension was... I was feeling moments ago drains away. There's much I want to discuss with her. Teddy, Rise-chan's odd behavior, my poor box lunch. No, that can be left for
in
later.
the gym, so all that's left is to find Yukun and head for where Teddy is.
Right now, we need to think about joining up with everyone. Just when I'm about to say how reassuring it is to have Chie with me.
What? I don't want to do that.
Huh? Chie?
How come I have to help? Just so you know, I'm having a blast with this P1 Grand Prix. You're always like that, Yukiko. You just assume you'll get your way.
I couldn't believe my own ears. Chie before me is the real Chie. But it's the same as with Yosuke-kun. She's belligerent and saying offensive things. But she's nothing like a shadow. Chie, my best friend, is saying horrible things to me.
Have you ever thought about the problem you cause for others? You may not realize, but you completely rely on us. That box lunch you brought today is a perfect example. Nobody ever said they wanted you to make them one.
No, I didn't mean it to be like that.
Is that really how things are? I'm about to dispute what she's saying, but I'm at a loss for words. I mean, I guess I do force myself on others. I do rely on others, so I can't completely deny Chie's words. Even though I think it's not true, maybe that's just how I want to see things. What Chie's saying may actually be how everyone else views me.
Woohoo! The cattiness is through the roof here. Let's get today's episode of Girls Gone Feral started.
There you go again, the same old I didn't mean crap from you. You think that excuses you from relying on other people? Yukiko, I'm serious about this. Let's settle this once and for all.
Settle what?
Here goes. Persona!
Settle what? Chie's taking a fight stance after hearing Rise-chan's voice blaring from the speakers. I don't want to fight, but Chie's even summoned her persona. This whole situation just doesn't make any sense. But I can't just allow myself to get beaten up in the senselessness either.
Finally!
Oh. No. No. It's gonna grab you all over. Yeah. She tried to grab me. Get out of here. Well, that was easy.
Whatever you might have said, you were going for the throat.
All right.